Oh, what's up, cousin? So it's about that time. We are running a little low on that green dragon. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you with me as we prepare it. Okay, y'all, for this, we using an Instapot. So you're gonna need an Instapot. Okay. All right. And you're gonna need some Everclear. I use Everclear, but it must be grain alcohol. Okay, grain alcohol, 190 proof. You'll like it. I just use Everclear. Make it easy. Okay. All right. Then the next thing you're going to need is something to chop up your stuff in. I like to use this, make it so much easier for me. So let's get to making. Okay, so for my visual learners, okay, this is your nugget. You got your little nugget right here. It's big. You want to kind of break it up a little bit so it look like that. You see how big it is? Break it up. You want it to look like that. Okay, you're gonna put it in your mason jar. Now you see, you don't want it to look like this. You see how it's so like gritty. You don't want it to look like that. You want it to look like. Hold on. Let's put this down. All right. You want it to look like this. You see that? Okay. Make everything take from that to this. This is for my visual learners, okay? You see it? Now we're going to put that inside of there. Okay, thank you. Now place that mason jar inside of your Instapot. Now we're going to get us about 4 cups of water, and we're just going to go ahead and pour it over in here. So 4 cups of water will get you about here, which is slightly covering what it needs to cover. So your Instapot is on. You are going to make sure that it is in the sealed position and not the venting. Okay, make sure it's in the sealed. And you're going to cook it for 40 minutes on high. So we have measured out 4.5 cups of our grain alcohol. We're going to sit that into that warm water just to allow the liquid to warm up slightly. Now we're going to go ahead and take that mixer that we had earlier just to make things a little bit easy for us. And we're going to mix that lightly until we get our product to be like this. You can use a hand grinder for this. You can even use your hands. You do not have to use this mixing tool. But to make things easier for me, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So now we're going to take our towel to remove that alcohol from the water. It should be warm to touch right now because it was sitting in that water for about 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to open it up and we're going to carefully pour our now grinded up product into our warm alcohol. Be sure to give that mixer a little bang, 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 just to make sure all of the the loose product goes into your jar. Now, if you want to, if your product is a little stickier, you can use a rubber spatula to get it all off of there. But once you get it, all of it inside of your jar, you're going to make sure that you close it loosely and give it a nice shake. You want to shake this for about 1 to 2 minutes vigorously. Give it a nice good shake, bake. So once you get done shaking it like a salt shaker, you're going to bring your timing down from 40 to 25 minutes. Put your product back up in that water and make sure your lid is sealed. So if any of the rubber came loose, go ahead and seal that back up. Close your lid, put that cap back on sealed, and allow that thing to come to temperature. So you are all done. You're going to allow it to cool down, strain it out if so you wish. put it somewhere dry and dark, and enjoy.